Hey, good morning. It is snowing out. It is windy. And I just finished a run and wanted to share just a little shift in frequency, just a real kind of a keto style tool. And a keto is this beautiful martial art that allows you to, it's about energy reconciliation. Like when you're in a fight, in a combat with someone, there are many ways to do battle. And in a keto, the simple philosophy is to move with the flow of energy rather than fighting it and let it pass through. So if somebody is going to punch, you don't just duck from the punch. You don't punch back. You simply actually take the energy of the punch and allow it to continue on its way. The energy wants to move, and you just simply move with it. And it's very empowering because there's a reconciliation there. The energy keeps going. You didn't get depleted, and then you're actually then able to be more discerning about your next step, and you're able to execute that decision from a responsive state rather than a reactive state. So the reason why I bring this up is because it's a beautiful metaphor for how the energy systems of the body work, and it's related to everything that you do in your life. So it was interesting that I noticed this morning, for me, I love to run, I love to walk, I love to be outside. It's one of my greatest joys. I feel childlike and playful and bouncy and expansive and enthusiastic and inspired and all those wonderful things that I know that I am in my core. And from that place, I'm able to share that energy, that enthusiasm with the world in my highest creative destiny, really. But I also see that these old patterns come up where I have to go running to get my workout done so that I can stay fit or get fit or be fit, or I don't want to lose the fitness that I have, so I best be on my way to run. And it's snowing and it's cold and I don't want to, and none of that is even mine. None of that is even mine. It's this kind of indoctrinated thought pattern that we all take on at some point when we're young, that there are a set of things that we should do in order to be, qualified as a human, as a good human. And if we don't check off those things, then we are actually bad humans. And, it's good to have inner caliber. It's good to have your own inner list of what you are devoted to in your own self sovereignty, in your own self-authority. What are you committed to so that you can always show up in excellence? That's a very different energy than I have to go running because if I don't, I'm going to be a bad girl, lose my fitness, blah, 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 blah. I get to go running because I fucking love it. It's awesome. I look at this view. It's amazing. Now that's just me. That's my decision based on what makes me feel good. And I could have easily just fallen into the lie of, I don't feel like running today. It's a task, it's a chore, so therefore I don't feel good. But that's just not true. I do feel good. I feel good thinking about when I get to go running, and I feel good when I am running. And you know what? There are days where I recognize that my body is not in alignment to run. And then it's a dance. It's a walk. It's some forward expression of my creativity in feeling really good about myself so that I can do good for others and that we all collectively feel better. And I wanted to share that out because it's a hormonal thing. When you tune into it and you notice it, you can actually then create the chemistry in your body necessary to secrete hormones that actually will feel better to you. And if you're interested in learning more about your biochemistry and really the mystical teachings of your biochemistry beyond just the brass tacks physiology, but the mystical teachings of your physiology, of the wonderful, wonderful organism that is human. I love teaching this. It is my life's work. It is my passion. And I want to keep sharing this with the world. And I have set up a Patreon page. I have a sponsorship available on my website. So if you'd like to hear more videos, I would love your support. Please go and support me on Patreon or support me on my website with a small sponsorship, whatever is comfortable for you. And this allows me to continue to bring these teachings out. This feels much more aligned for me than creating packages and courses, which I do also, but I love the freedom and flexibility of just being able to teach and for you to support me in what way feels amazing to you. So please go check out my website. It's Diane with 2 N's, Sykes.com, or you can go to my Patreon page. I'll throw the link up in the comments here. And I will continue to teach this, and I am doing a Lunar Centers course after the new moon on February 11th. So if you're interested in that, please reach out to me. And just sending you so much love. Today gets to be a day where you decide that you can be in harmony with your life. And it just starts with noticing, what are you telling yourself? What's the story you're telling yourself? And is it even true? You know, most of us do a lot of things during the day that we actually really love, but we get into this carbon copy of telling ourselves we have to do all these things. You know, we have to eat. We get to eat. Most of us live to eat, right? We love to eat. Then why does it turn into a chore? Because we decide different, tell a different story. Sending so much love. Peace out.